What's up, everybody? Just want to jump on real quick and talk about the newest announcement from Zed Run. So basically, they said that they heard our complaints. They decided to do something about it. They changed the point structure, so now it's 5-3-2-1. No point loss for seventh, and then the -2 points are standing, which I think is going to benefit a lot of horses because now second place you don't have to win or you don't have to lose 2 full races to lose your points. Like, you're still going to have to technically because you lose 2 points at a time, but at scale, over 100 races, that cost of gaining 3 points in it or gaining 4 points in the second and then having to lose 2 full races, I think is going to balance out a lot better and increase the profitability on a lot of horses. I purposely skipped to this part of the announcement. We'll get to that in a second. They're also expanding class brackets. So now class brackets are looking a lot different. Class 4 being pushed up to 50 points at the top, Class 3 51 to 90, Class 2 91 to 140, which I think is really going to be a good split, especially that Class 2, because now horses that are really starting to hold their own and kind of, present themselves as strong racers aren't going to have to immediately jump into sprints against Milk Bar and Legally Challenged or taking on Diamonds and all those very strong horses up there, which luckily I get to avoid because I don't have any Class 1 racers. But one of the things that I am concerned with, or at least I feel like the community's torn about, is the ability to lose points in free races. And I see it as a positive and a negative, right? So it allows class management for people with smaller budget because now they don't have to lose money to maintain class. It gives the opportunity for a lot of horses that classed up to class back down. There's a possibility that they remove this again. They turned it on and off pretty easily. So I could see where they give us, until the end of the year with free races and negative points to drop in class, and then after, New Year's or Christmas, decide that it wasn't a good move. So whenever a Zed Run gives you something that you like, abuse it to its maximum extent because it's probably not there to stay. Just a little hint, Remember, we didn't used to have stamina. We could race a million times a day, and most of us didn't. But also, if you're trying to get from the bottom of Class 2 even all the way to Class 4, you're going to have to lose a ton of races. So that's probably 3 days worth of stamina that you're going to have to spend to go from 2 to 4. And if you want to spend all that stamina in free races, it pulls some of the stronger horses off the paid races, giving people the opportunity to win those. And strong horses win down buttons occasionally too. It just kind of depends on what type of horse you have. So I find that interesting that this started to go. I think they did that to us, like I said, as a peace offering because of how many horses that got classed up and are struggling to get back down. And I do like that we are allowed to run our horses more the way we want to now. I think one thing we're definitely going to see is a lot less class dropping. You're not going to see a lot of horses go from 2 to 5 anymore. I believe we're going to see a lot of more class management. If horses decide, or stable owners decide they want a specific horse in Class 3, it's going to be a lot easier to maintain because it's so much broader. And it also gives new race horses, because before it was really hard to breed something that was sub Z10 because you automatically got bumped into Class 2 almost if you won. So this definitely makes that transition for new horses a lot smoother. So overall, it's completely positive. Zed's been making changes quickly now, and I think that's good to see. I don't think everybody's going to like every single change. So the important part is to if something happens that negatively impacts your stable, if you have to tread water, don't don't race, you know, don't go all out if the environment isn't good for the way that you've built your stable. You know, just take your time, wait for some changes. The game will change again. Still a lot more changes to come. I also, it kind of feels like that they might do class-based events before the end of the year. We know in the previous announcement that they talked about they want to expand the type of events that are available. So this is going to be interesting. I do wonder though, for the percent-based events that they keep alluding to, how that's going to play out. Just because you can essentially use free racing once again to downclass a horse. You could falsely, if you really wanted to, which I don't think most people will, but you could bring down the win rate of a horse, and then from there you could take advantage of that system, which, like I said, most people won't. I have a horse that I bought with 300 races or so, and only had a 3% win rate, and she's sitting at 6% now. So I think those horses that were poorly managed will have huge opportunities in something like that. But yeah, overall, I'm excited about the update. Looking forward to see how it plays out, and I'm definitely going to be looking to have a couple more horses in my stable that I can run at different positions, just in case I am going to be downclassing anything in the free races. I want to make sure that I can have something that I can run up in the meantime, since it's going to be a really long process. But yeah, just wanted to cover the announcement, and let me know what you think. You know, is this a positive for Zed? Is it a step in the wrong direction? I guess time will tell. We'll see how long this one sticks.